Thank you for joining us for 9 News at Noon. I'm Erica Lopez. It's been 2 weeks since a man was accused of starting the Alexander Mountain fire at the end of July and acting like a first responder. Today he was in court for the first time. 49-year-old Jason Hobby went before a judge this morning, but right now we're still waiting to hear exactly what happened. The Larimer County Sheriff's Office arrested him, but federal investigators are still looking into the case. It is not known if the fire was intentional, but it went on to burn 9,600 acres in the mountain area west of Loveland. During the fire, they say he bypassed road closures and pretended to be a first responder defending ranch property. He's also accused of pointing a gun at people. We will have more details on his court appearance later today. The man who killed 10 people at a Boulder King Supers has been transferred into the state prison system. Ahmad Alyssa was transferred to the Denver Reception and Diagnostic Center, which is the first step to entering the state prison system. Yesterday, a jury found him guilty of 10 counts of first-degree murder and 45 other charges. A judge sentenced the shooter to 10 consecutive life sentences plus 1,334 years. But before that sentencing, family members of victims got to share their sorrow with him and the court.
I tried to get off my fear hat and said, get on my Nana hat and said, hi, honey. And I hear this scream, Nana, Daddy's dead.
They say time heals all wounds, but not this one. Time has only helped us to learn how to control our emotions for longer periods of time, but I don't think so-called closure will ever come.
It's possible that Alyssa will ultimately be held in another state. That's what happened to James Holmes, who killed 12 people and shot more than 50 others at an Aurora theater. He's being held in an undisclosed out-of-state prison for his own protection. In 1 hour, CDOT will honor a maintenance worker who was killed on the side of the highway in Mesa County earlier this month. Nathan Jones's colleagues will hold a procession for him in Orchard Mesa ahead of his funeral this afternoon. A driver hit Jones and another worker, Trent Umberger, on September 4th while doing maintenance near Grand Junction. Umberger also had a procession when he was laid to rest 2 weeks ago. And it is a beautiful day out there to enjoy a very short-lived cooler day because things are going right back to feeling like summer tomorrow. Here to break it down is our weather impact team meteorologist Keely Chalmers. And Keely, if people want a taste of fall, they got to get outside today.
Today is the day. We have another fall-like day in our extended forecast, but you got to wait a while for it. Hey, the good news with all this, while it will be warming up to potentially record-breaking high temperatures as we head into the middle part of the week, the mornings, the evenings, still quite cool, still fairly fall-like. It's just those afternoon temperatures really start to climb as we head toward Thursday. Out there right now, we've just got a few thin clouds, but lots of sunshine. That's going to help warm up temperatures into the mid to upper 70s. We're already in the 70s across the plains, 50s, 60s up in the mountains. For the metro area today, we're going to warm up nicely to about 77 degrees, which is about normal for this time of the year. Lots of sunshine and those winds pretty light. We have been tracking some clouds out across eastern Colorado. Those are pushed off to the south and east. Again, just some thin cirrus clouds out there. Those will be moving out. Your weather headlines for today, mostly sunny, feeling summer-like, certainly starting tomorrow. Record heat, we could be in store for potential record heat Wednesday, tomorrow, and Thursday. Thursday, it looks like at this point that we could be tying the record high of 90 degrees. And yes, it is peak colors up in the high country if you are looking to go up there for some leaf peeping. But I talked about the return to fall-like weather. More on that coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
A lot of people ready for those cooler temps, Keely. Thank you. There is a push from Denver Water to people to change when they water their lawns. They say too many are watering them at 5 o'clock on Monday mornings, and it's putting a strain on the water supply. Denver Water believes there is so much water use at that time because many irrigation systems are pre-programmed that way. They're now asking residents to look at when theirs is set, and if it happens to be Monday at 5 in the morning, to change it, even if it's only by an hour.
Try Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, whatever. Just change it up a little.
Denver Water serves about 1.5 million people. They hope to have 15 to 25% of customers change their sprinklers to go off on other days of the week or at different times. If you have expired license plates, you better get to the driver's license office. If not, you could get pulled over. Law enforcement agencies around the Denver metro area are on the lookout right now. This week, Colorado State Patrol, along with Denver and Aurora police departments, are joining together to pull people over along I-25 and I-70. It's similar to an operation DPD carried out in July when officers gave out 430 tickets. The DMV says registrations went up by 30% that month. In Denver, a violation comes with a $95 fine. Work is now underway to improve the safety of Colorado Highway 119, where Team USA cyclist Magnus White was killed last year. A new bikeway will be built along the roadway known as Diagonal Highway. It runs between Boulder and Longmont. There will also be safety improvements such as new signage, improved intersections, and improved signal timing for pedestrian crossings. The work is expected to be done by spring of 2027. Federal funding for victim service providers is dwindling down, but a measure will be on November's ballot to help with funding. Prop KK asks to approve a 6.5% excise tax on the manufacturing of guns and ammo. Manufacturers and retailers would pay the tax, not gun owners. If this passes, it could bring in as much as $39 million a year. Most of that would go to victim services, mental health help for veterans, and school safety.
Every community-based nonprofit program in Colorado pretty much receives VOCA funds. So it's going to impact every community in Colorado. So without additional funding, we're going to have programs absolutely have to lay off staff.
Opponents of Prop KK say the tax is an assault on a constitutional right. The No Compromises gun rights group Rocky Mountain Gun Owners calls it a sin tax on firearms and ammo and says, quote, Prop KK will force gun owners from all different walks of life to fund their own demise unless it is stopped. The Secret Service has heightened security around former President Donald Trump. The new measures appeared to be visible yesterday during his visit to Pennsylvania. Trump's campaign says he plans to go back to Butler, Pennsylvania next month. That's the site of the first of 2 assassination attempts. The second was the more recent attempt at Trump's Florida golf course. The U.S. House unanimously okayed a bill to give candidates the same level of protection as presidents.
Our task, our test, is to make sure that the forces holding us together are stronger than those who are pulling us apart.
That was part of President Joe Biden's final address to the United Nations General Assembly. His remarks look to an optimistic future where nations continue to work together to tackle the ongoing issues, including the continuing wars in Gaza and Ukraine and the global climate crisis.